Boys, PSG have won the Champions League 5-0 against Inter. If you guys do enjoy the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Peace. So PSG have finally done it. They got it done. They are the champions of Europe. All it took was Mbappe leaving. And man, what a performance that was, man. 5-0 against Inter. I'm not going to say it's a very strong Inter team, but it was a good enough Inter team. Obviously, they beat Barcelona to get to the final. I thought they had their game plan wrong. There was times and moments where PSG were just cool with triple teaming, double teaming Dembele, and being like, "Hey, whoever's gonna beat us, it's not gonna be Dembele. It has to be one of the other kids." And obviously, Doué, 19 years old, had a great game, man of the match for me. I know that there was times where Vitinha looked really good. There was times where Dembele made the right ball at the right time. I mean, PSG kind of played the perfect game, and you kind of have to score 5 goals against an Italian team, especially just because they're so strict and dedicated on how they defend. And I mean, the fashion in which they won it is crazy, but they also, to be fair, they also have been really good at every competition this year. I mean, Luis Enrique has definitely changed that team around. Obviously, he's won 2 trebles now, one with Barcelona, one with PSG. And honestly, you couldn't be happier for this man. Obviously, he lost his daughter. It was maybe 6 years ago, something like that. But he lost his daughter. He wasn't able to share that moment with her like he did during the Barcelona run he had. Then there's a picture that PSG kind of had a tifo of him and his daughter planting the flag in the middle. And, you know, it's cool because Luis Enrique always talks about, like, hey, man, she's not here with me physically, but spiritually, she's always with me. She's always going to be there with me. She's going to go with me everywhere I go. She's with me everywhere I go. And it's super sad getting emotional talking about it now, but super sad, super happy for him. I thought nobody more deserving than him. I think he turned that team around. There was a speech he had with Mbappe. It went kind of viral. He's talking about, like, hey, Mbappe, you have to be the type of guy you have to be him. You have to be like Michael Jordan. You have to press. You have to defend. You have to do everything. You have to be a leader. You have to lead by example. And obviously, Mbappe wasn't that, and Dembele is becoming that type of player for him. Obviously, he's having a Balon d'Or type season, but he really turned that team around. Nobody really had PSG high on their radar. I mean, there was moments where Inter could have definitely nicked a goal here and there, but they didn't. PSG still defended really well. In hindsight, you know, they let 0 goals go in. Donnarumma was a big part of that. He was a phenomenal goalkeeper, a goalkeeper of the tournament. There was a lot of players on this PSG team that were part of the best team of the tournament, or best players of the tournament. Doué, Dembele, Vitinha, Fabian Ruiz played really well. Hakimi, obviously. They're just a really strong team, and like I said, Desiree Doué, 2 goals, 1 assist. One of the strongest performances I've seen, especially from a young kid. I remember watching, and I was texting my cousin. I was like, hey, man, number 14, whatever he's doing it well. Like, touches, passes, pace, dribbling. He's super calm on the ball. He reminds me a lot of, like, not gonna say a young Messi, a young Ronaldo, but he definitely has the same skill, but he seems a lot more mature than maybe they did back then. I think he doesn't really force the game to come to him. He doesn't force the game to give him opportunities. Obviously, he has a great team, and it makes it a lot easier to have something like that, to play around that type of team. But he was the youngest player ever to score and assist in the UCL final. 19 years is 3 days before his birthday. And I kind of just want to show the goal, my favorite goal that PSG scored. I think it's a lot of people's favorite, the 3rd goal.
Vitinha. Dembele. Oh, absolutely wonderful. Doors have been opened here. Vitinha has found Doué. It is delicious.
So yeah, man, that's just beautiful football. It's different from, like, football that people want to play nowadays, where it's like pass back and forth from your fullbacks, your center backs, play intertwined with your midfielders, and it's kind of like this back and forth, and slowly kind of press up the field and hopefully make a couple passes within the box and get a shot off, and hopefully it goes in. This is more so like fluent, you know, constantly going forward, constantly pressuring, and constantly putting the team on. Like, obviously, they put Inter on their back foot. Inter, like I said, were too focused on stopping Dembele and not stopping anybody else. During this goal, you could see a Serbi comes up really high. It's right here somewhere. Right here. A Serbi kind of kills this back three, and he comes up to press Dembele because, like I said, they're too focused on stopping him. And all Dembele does is notice the pressure, backfield it back to Vitinha. It's a phenomenal press him down. He lays it off to Due, and Due has a lot to work with. He slots it near post, past Sommer. And Sommer had a great game against Barca. Not so much this game. Obviously, he let go 5 goals, but most of them were tap-ins. Some of them were really good shots. The last goal from that young kid was super good. But it's kind of tough to really pinpoint and be like, man, Inter played really bad, because they really didn't. They didn't play great. They didn't play bad, though. I thought that PSG just played like a perfect 10 out of 10 type game. And, you know, they made it look easy. It's kind of interesting to watch them win and Mbappe not be a part of that team. Obviously, I'm super happy for Marquinhos. Marquinhos has been there for like 12 years or something like that, and he finally got it done. And they have a young team. They're super exciting. Donnarumma really kind of looked like a level above what he usually looks like. I think that during his AC Milan times, he didn't look great. Even his PSG times, he didn't look great. He obviously had a couple errors during that Real Madrid game, that infamous Real Madrid game where Real Madrid came back to win it off of Benzema hat-trick. But yeah, I think that PSG were just the best team in this competition. I'm excited to see what they do within the Club World Cup. I have super high hopes, and I love to watch them. I didn't really watch them before this game, but watching them during that game and what the potential they have to play a certain style of football, that's exciting to watch even for a neutral. It's fun, man. Right now, football's in a good position. It's exciting. It's competitive. It's different. Has a different feel to it right now. Just because, like, you see Man City falling down, you see Manchester United going down, you see Tottenham going down, you see Real Madrid kind of trying to figure it out. You see Barcelona come up, you see PSG coming up, and it's like a lot of these teams, man. They're figuring it out. They're making moves. They're kind of pushing these young guys to play exciting, to play a different style of football that's not super boring, that's not super possessive, it's not 700,000 passes every single game. It's like, it's a lot of pressuring, it's a lot of running, it's a lot of, like Dembele didn't do much this game, but he facilitated really well. He pressured Sommer all the time. He was like locking him down. He was like staring at him every single time he had the ball in his own box, and it caused problems for Sommer. You saw a lot of times he kick it out for a throw, and he's like, hey man, now there's nobody here. Like, what am I supposed to do? And that just goes to show, like, hard work just does lead you to a position to succeed, and that's what Luis Enrique taught his team. They have great conditioning, but it was a good game. It was fun to watch. I thought PSG were super deserving of winning. They will continue to have success, and I'm going to continue to watch them just because of how well they did play and how the potential, like I said, the potential they have to play a beautiful style of football that we're not used to seeing right now. But that's it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.